I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that
Paul
song.
Burlington, 199. Thank you. Dixon, did you ever wish Geno hit you back? Thanks. That's a good question.
Wish? No. I don't wish that he would have hit me back.
No. Do you,
No, I'd rather just walk out.
like, did you have any nervousness in you? Like, some people get nervous. That's what kills them in a fight. They get really nervous and they can't breathe, and like they're just like.
I felt fine. I wasn't planning on hitting him, and there was no plan at all.
You just don't like to
sounds
be
weird.
hugged, right? That's why you hit him.
Stop it with the hugging.
He
There's
tried
no
to hug you.
All right, everybody watch the end of any Doom video and tell me if you see his arms come up to hug. What a lie. God, don't perpetuate his lie. He hugs because he's Italian.
It's what we do.
Oh, no, he's in the chat. No.
Who?
Geno Biscompme. Fun fact, Pat thought we were multiple Expo brothers when he sucker punched me in the
Untrue.
Adderall feud rage. He. You see, he's coming around.
It's untrue. It's not. I never thought that. I never said that. I never thought that. If I would have thought Geno, anybody who fucks Geno is immediately off the list of anybody to care about. Trust me.
Oh, you see what you did, Geno?
I mean, really, I couldn't have gone there after.
No.
Only before.
Now, Geno, no, we're not going to read you anymore. It has to be a yellow one or a green one. Sorry, we have rules here. I got to pay psych now, okay? And me and Pat are opening up our own radio station, basically, I would say.
Yeah, it's a new network.
It's coming. Stop our fetal abuse.
Alcohol syndrome.
Wow.
I don't think I have a wonky eye, but if I do, you know what? That just gives me more personality.
Yeah, wonky eyes are good. My wife got one, they say, too. So
Yeah, and Jason broke my wrist, not my face.
yeah, maybe he was just trying to see what time it was and you weren't showing him the watch.
You know what? What a great way to reframe that. Silly me. It's just a misunderstanding.
It's a typical time argument. Yeah.
It is. Brian Landon test stream, $2. Kiki needs to apologize for being so rude to me. Yeah, Brian's a nice fella.
I defended you. I didn't think that your channel should have been struck because
But I
you
think
were
you
an
called
idiot.
him a fat piece of shit last night, if I recall right. It was a little late.
I don't think I said fat. However,
No, you did. You called him a fucking meaty fucking nothing, you said, or
And
something
you said
like
he's
that.
70 and eats a tiny pizza.
Yeah. No, you definitely called him fat for sure. I'm telling you, because I was uptowed over this. I was like,
So you knew that Michaeline and I made up, and then you were having a slow news day, and you wanted to.
No, I'm a good fucking actor. I make believe it's the first time I know what's going on. Okay, I don't, you don't catch what I do here. Come on.
Don't lie to me
But
like
just
I
'cause
lied to
it's
Michaeline.
Just because you made up, it doesn't make the argument less fun to watch. I
Yeah.
mean, it was pretty wild.
But
I know what you're
thing. Is that what you call your show? That's slow news? Come on.
No, I was like, are we still talking about the Michaeline and I fight? My gosh, so many.
Yeah,
other
the
things going on
Dabbleverse
for us.
decides when we stop talking about
It was hours ago. Why are we still talking about that?
Exactly.
And, whenever anybody's been critical of your stand-up, Kiki, I've always said that you're new. You've only been doing it for like 3 years. So I mean, like it's really
That's
kind
not
of
true.
unfair.
But
How long
also,
have you been doing it? Because when I met you, you said I don't really do stand-up.
it was after the pandemic, so I took a break. Yeah, I wasn't doing it. So I took a long break where I wasn't doing it at all because I refused
misunderstood.
to
I thought you just
do it
not
on
really
the
a stand-up.
subway
I
or
thought-
whatever. Right.
Oh,
But yes,
okay.
relatively time like altogether, I guess you could call it relatively new. But again,
Which is not a bad
I mean,
thing.
I get.
It's
I,
not an insult. It's just
No.
that you just haven't been doing it very long.
No,
I
listen.
don't want to give you credit too, because the night that John read his police report or whatever, you stood there
Right.
and did your jokes.
I wasn't. Now listen, and that is, I defy anybody. That is not a normal circumstance to do stand up under. Okay.
But the whole thing is
not,
that
right.
what I would have done, I would have been louder. I would have been more
Right.
aggressive. You had to take over the room. That was the key for that room. Like I deal with, like I look and see what it is, and I go, okay, this is what's happening tonight.
Typically, that's what I do. But the immense amount of fucking, and if 100% of the people in that room fucking hate John, probably 50% of them are not fans of me either.
But that's half the people.
It's a nerve-wracking experience, and it's also not a normal stand-up. It's not normal circumstances to be doing stand-up in.
But you didn't bail.
Right,
You did your job.
No,
Yeah.
I was like, this is the only thing I can do. I'm not going to sit here and roast everyone. They won't. So, but unlike John, I sat there. And I did, I did a lot of Geno heavy jokes because I felt like, what all brings us together? Maybe we could laugh at Geno at least. But it was raucous and insane in there. So
yeah, but people like retarded jokes. So when you make fun of retards, so I mean, I get your point. I would have went strong on Geno too.
How dare you? Right. So it's not like my entire act. That's not like I didn't just go like start to finish like my entire act that I always do or whatever. I kind of like mixed it up and. For what it was, I didn't fucking sit there and read a police report for 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So
now I've also, and I've said this, I want to say it to you because I've said it before. I think I really like your Scarlett impression. I think it's, of all the things you do impression wise, it really hits.
What a useless impression to have. Oh, Is that Daddy Pat Dixon? Oh, I do. Oh, what's that? Is that a rhinestone? That's crazy. Oh my God, Bob Levy. I do like Bob Levy. My hat. Where? My hat.
I want the ashes back of my hat, Moon cricket, $2. Kiki wonky eye because Jay Scop are fetal abuse,
alcohol syndrome.
Wow.
I don't think I have a wonky eye, but if I do, you know what? That just gives me more personality.
Yeah, wonky eyes are good. My wife got one, they say, too. So
yeah, and Jason broke my wrist, not my face.
Yeah, maybe he was just trying to see what time it was, and you weren't showing him the watch.
You know what? What a great way to reframe that. Silly me. It's just a misunderstanding.
It's a typical time argument, yeah.
It is. Moon cricket, $2. Thank you. Kiki, fake broken wrist. Geno, fake broken jaw. What is the matter with you?
Very confrontational type of super chat for $2.
Yeah, I mean, geez, that could have been at least $4.99 or $9.99. Does that even make it yellow? Does it have to be 10?
Why didn't you throw in Michelin faked hurt feelings,
Yeah. It's hurtful, goddammit. It's fucking hurtful. I mean, yeah.
You think I'm not mortified by it, okay? My God. Would you do that, Pat? Would you, if you were headlining a show and your feature did something to piss you off, would you go clear the room? Come in here. Would you come in here, darling? Come on in. And then shut the door?
I might have a word with you by, I wouldn't talk to you in front of people, but if I had to talk to you, I guess I would talk to you alone. I'm not a clear the room kind of guy, I'm not really so much.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
You do it with a fart. That's how you clear a fucking room.
Yeah, if he cleared the room and then farted, that would be pretty obscene and polite, yeah.
Pig Newton, $2. Thank you. Kiki laughing with the hero who broke Geno's jaw, allegedly.
She's just being polite. That's all.
I am being polite. You think I fucking like that you did that? That's disgusting.
It doesn't, but it doesn't make him like, look, okay.
It doesn't make me the devil. I'm not the devil.
Like, you don't have to hate him because this was before, basically, you were dating. Like, it's like, there's no, look, it happens. People, emotions get crazy and that stuff,
I don't think that should be happening. I think that's insane, but that's okay. I'm not going to sit here and scold you about it. Clear the room.
I've been punished already. I went through the whole criminal justice scenario and all that stuff. So, I mean, like, what happened. It's just a fact at this point.
Right. I think you took a couple too many Addies that day. You got a little paranoid.
That's actually not the case. It had nothing to do with that. I had a legitimate reason.
Why did you... Why? For having Felicia on the show?
Because he was trying to take my private life and make it fodder for comedy when it's not something that anybody cared about. Nobody knew who she was. It was just
No, but you also accused him of having sex with all these people that he wasn't.
I never did.
It was two men.
I never said that, though. That's a fact. I don't know why he says that, but I never accused him of having sex with anybody.
So do you feel bad about it, and do you feel sorry, and do you want to...
I don't, because Liberian Message just gifted 1 Levy Horse membership. Thank you. All right, get back to the story here. I'm liking it. Go ahead. So, Pat, do you feel bad, like when you look back at it now, after you did that victory dance on the show we did right after it, okay?
Hardly that. No, I never went around bragging. I never went around boasting. I know that Geno feels that I did, but I didn't.
I don't think he feels like that. I think he's upset that you fucking broke his jaw.
Well,
yeah, I don't think he
still
feels...
debatable.
He's not like... Yeah,
if his jaw was broken. Well, I never saw any...
you know that's not fucking debatable.
No, I know that there's no proof.
You were fucking high and paranoid.
I never saw any proof. I wasn't high and paranoid at all. Had nothing to do with that.
You don't take Adderall
what do you
at
think?
all?
What do you think I was paranoid about?
You said you thought he was fucking Chrissy too.
I never said that.
Okay, he just came up with that out of thin air.
I guess. I never thought he was. I wouldn't have cared if he was fucking any of these people.
Yeah,
you don't sound very sure about that, but that's okay.
He fucked them first.
I'm quite confident.
I mean, and of course, like, yeah, I'm being cordial. I don't think you're inherently like a bad person or anything, but I think that you're a little bit cavalier about you broke the man's jaw. And I don't think it was a great time in your life. Maybe you were taking a few too many Addies. You were paranoid.
I know you like to say that, but I mean, you're still going off just what Geno says. I mean, that was part of making it like he had no accountability in it. So it was just all me being paranoid and thinking all this shit. I never thought he was fucking anybody, for one thing.
So you punched him in the face.
I had a legitimate
for what?
The reason I told you already, because he was trying to take my personal life and make it jokes on his show. And like
your
personal
not like
life, yes,
is
my
like,
personal life, yeah.
What about it specifically? Tell us.
Well, the kind of like whatever he thought he could get out of talking to somebody's ex.
Well, no, Felicia asked him to come on the show.
I know that now. I didn't
and
know
he
that.
did, and he was supposed to know about your personal life.
He knew.
He didn't know. How
he knew.
Know?
He did.
Because we talked about it on that episode of Anthony Cumia's show that Chrissy was hosting.
That's very
and I got along fine.
You.
And I got along fine with Chrissy. And I went through the whole thing, and he even goes, "Whose name was that again? Who are we talking about?" So, like, he knew. He absolutely knew.
Look, he's here. Hold on.
He had seen us together and everything.
He's here.
He knew.
Geno's Amex 199. Kiki, where's my 33 grand?
Yeah. I'm also not responsible for that. I mean, give me a break.
Oh, he did have to spend a lot of money reconstructing his jaw.
Well,
okay, but
I don't think that's true. But you can send me the statements.
You don't think it's You don't
Send
think
me
it's
the
true?
statements.
You don't think it's true? What do you mean you don't think that's true?
That he spent
That's 100%
$33,000
fucking true.
reconstructing it.
I didn't say. I said he had to spend a lot of money. I did not say $33,000. I don't know exactly about all of his finances, but you broke
wisdom
his
teeth.
jaw
He
and
had
paid for it himself.
Wisdom tooth surgery. Wisdom tooth surgery. And here's the other thing.
Surgery. Oh,
but he never said anything to me about getting the money. He in fact, he got me fired.
So he got you fired. You got yourself fired.
No. I didn't get myself fired.
You punched a coworker in the face and
I was
going to
get suspended. And I was going to get suspended for that. Yeah.
And then you didn't. What?
He wouldn't meet up with me. It was like they said you.
That
can't
never
come
happened. That never fucking happened. Okay. But
I got proof.
According to Geno. All right.
I got the emails. If you want to see the emails from Iraq, you can't. They said you can't come back until you and Geno talk, and Geno refused to talk.
It doesn't happen unless you don't get fucking weirdly paranoid and freaked out.
It has nothing to do with weirdly paranoid. I was angry. I wasn't paranoid. I was angry.
Do you think Geno is in your brain that he would know not to have Felicia on the show when she asked to come on the show?
Bitch, he talked about it the week before, saying I'd hate for Pat Dixon to find out I'm having her on. He knew it would piss me off.
He knew. Okay, so he knew it would piss you off, and
Yes,
so
he
he
didn't have
deserved
to be
punched
in my
the face.
brain. Yeah,
so
he
you
knew it.
retaliated by sucker punching him in the face, and then you were fired, and that's that. Why should
No,
he
that's
fucking
not
talk
that.
to your
No,
dumbass?
no,
Somebody
I was
punched
gonna
me
get
in the face, I probably wouldn't want to fucking talk to them either.
Pat doesn't like to be hugged.
I'm saying that's
He
why I
got you fired. Gino's supposed
He
to
did
forgive.
get me fired. He did by not meeting
You
up.
got yourself fired.
He
you
wouldn't
fucking
meet up
lawless.
with me.
Please.
No,
Stop.
absolutely.
Stop.
He
wouldn't
decided to
meet
go
up
for
with you. He wouldn't meet up with you.
and that's why I got fired. But he
Yeah.
wouldn't even do. We could have
Okay.
done it electronically. He could have just said, "Well, I would
Why
have
don't
apologized
you
at that
ask me
point."
to take accountability and apologize and just say, why don't you just say to your mom that you fucked up? Why don't you just right now, Pat, say, I fucked up. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I ruined my life.
But all that got deferred when he went the criminal prosecution
Well, can you
route, and
just
I
answer
did
the
all that.
question?
So I mean, I consider
He
that
reported
my,
a
I paid
crime.
my
That was a
debt.
fucking crime. That was a crime.
Yeah, I know.
If
I know.
Geno punched
That's
you
the way
in the
he
fucking
went.
face,
That's the way he went.
Yeah, that's the way he went. Why can't you just take a little bit of accountability and say, yeah, that was so stupid of me
I
to
guess
do.
that ship sailed. It probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it's what I did.
It probably
and I
wasn't
don't feel,
the
and I
smartest
don't.
thing to do. Then
He
you had
might have
to
made a
flee
mistake,
and move
he's
to
saying.
Tennessee.
Oh, I
But-
just feel terrible about it.
Yeah, but Kiki, how good was it being that quiet in the house for those 2 weeks when his jaw was like, truthfully? I mean,
we
wasn't-
weren't together at that
Oh
time.
God, you
actually.
missed those
Yeah.
glorious times when he couldn't talk. He would just mumble madness at me.
We had only hooked up before. We weren't, and we were friends. But I didn't know he got punched even. And then I think Chrissy showed it to me on her show, and I was like, I was obviously disgusted. And
Okay, but if we go back to see that thing, you didn't laugh at all. Like if we on the new Bob and Pat show, when we do that one, when we read the emails from E-Rock and show that clip, you will not be laughing when you first find out.
that he got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Did I laugh when he got punched
Even
in the
a
face?
chuckle.
I know. If actually, it's Geno watched that show where Chrissy showed me, and I was fucking disgusted. Actually, shocked, gobsmacked.
In fact,
like you did
that's
then.
why they got together. I helped bring them together.
You know
Really?
so much. You do watch everything. I'm glad you keep up. I'm not trying to come after you, Pat. I'm just saying, like,
I don't feel coming.
You're both good girls. Furious ball washer, $5. Pat, take some goddamn accountability for once in your life. You literally sound like a narcissistic teenager blaming everyone but yourself.
No,
Right.
I don't. What are you talking
yeah,
about?
you asked me to take accountability for calling the pizza place that my
What
mom
have I not
goes
taken
to.
accountability for?
You're like, well, he got me fired. You got yourself fired, homie.
He refused to meet. If he would have met with me, then we would.
Why
I'd
should
still
he?
Be there.
Why should he? Say that even happened. Why the fuck should he meet with you?
It did.
He had to have his
happen.
fucking jaw, fucking have surgery on his broken fucking jaw because of you. Why the fuck should
He had to have
meet
his
with you?
wisdom tooth taken out because he
No,
was going
you're
to do
full
that
of
anyway.
shit. Take any accountability, you little man.
Show
Come
me
on,
the
just
pre
take
show me the
any.
pre-op X-rays, and I'll say,
Show us
okay,
the
I broke his jaw.
Just take a little bit of accountability, homie.
What
and then-
accountability am I not taking?
think
You're
it-
crazy.
You seem to be in a little bit of a better place,
I punched him in
But-
the face. I'm
Yeah,
accountable for
good
that.
and that is
Everything-
a very normal thing to be
and
doing.
I took accountability by going to court all those times and by doing
But he
anger
got you
management
fired.
and all that shit.
But he got you fired.
In a way, yeah, because he
Yeah.
refused
No,
to meet.
you got yourself fired because
You
you
can keep
were
saying that.
whacked
We're doing-
out
I
on
mean-
Adderall and you punched him in the face. That's
Okay.
insane.
And you were high on heroin.
Yes. This was a party going on.
Hey, Bob.
This is exactly what we looked like when we were on that show together. I had the same hairstyle. Pat and I are fighting. Bob's cracking jokes. It's like a little reunion here, right?
Yep. I almost came. Liberian Mystic, $2. Thank you. She hates it happened. She wanted to be the one. Do you ever want to Dixon Geno?
Hit it.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
no. I don't know if you know this about me. I'm a little bit creeped out by violence given my past. So no, I don't think anybody should be causing
Hit him
bodily
with your good
harm on
wrist.
anyone.
Yeah. Can I hit him then for you?
I am right-handed. He broke my right wrist. So,
Oh,
and I know
gee.
he's your buddy. So sorry.
I don't know
We
the
never
guy.
talk. I haven't seen him in years.
I don't know. I never even met him, and I don't want to meet him now.
Yeah.
Reverend Rage, 199. Kiki, can you see the X-rays for proof? Broken jaw. Can we see? Can we see the X-ray?
Do you think I have them on hand? Like,
They always hand it to you. They're like, "Hey,
that would be. But me, want me to go back in Geno's file system? Like,
he's got
that
files."
That would be a question for Geno.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, then Pat will apologize if he sees the broken jaw proof.
If they're dated, and if, I mean, like, you know, I'm telling you, you could
just say it right now. You know what, Geno? You know, I think he hates that this happened because I think he genuinely really liked you. You could just say, I fucked up.
Geno hated
I'm sorry.
my fucking guts. He
Hated
never liked me. What are you talking about?
We watched you even when you were like showing his like credit card debt with Big Red, right? He was like, I like Pat. This is whatever, you know.
I don't have anything. I'm not mad at Geno at this point.
He should. You could just say, I fucked up. I was out of my mind, and I punched you in the face.
I wasn't out of my mind.
And
I was angry because of what he did. But obviously it's not the right thing to do. But it is what I did.
Wait, John just texted me. Hold on, John just texted me and said Geno started. He drew first blood, so.
Okay. Oh, yeah, he started it.
You're safe.
He did. Look, it wasn't the right response, but he did provoke me, and he knows he did that.
You could just say, I'm sorry, and I fucked up, and I caused bodily harm on a person.
I don't need you to tell me what I could say. I know I could say that, but I'm not.
I mean, it would just, you could humble yourself a little bit, and that's all.
What humble? I mean, I told you I did it. I told you it wasn't the smartest thing to do. What more do you want me to say? Oh, I'm like beg forgiveness?
I can't believe I did that. What a stupid thing. Like I said to my mom, I can't believe I did that. What a
stupid thing to do. I'm not. I don't feel that bad about it.
Now he's mocking me. You don't feel bad about it. Exactly. That's
I don't feel it was the like. I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
It was not. It is bad. You broke his fucking jaw. You got yourself fired. You ruined your life. Was it worth
There's no proof of that. You can't.
There's no proof of it.
Those facts are not in evidence.
I got in my refrigerator right now. I can't believe it's not broken. What is that? June 25th. It's perfect teeth. Those are perfect. God damn it. He's missing. He's missing the baby tooth.
Where's the headband?
Yeah. Where's the headband? Yeah. Okay, he's got pretty good teeth. I don't know how yellow they are or whatever, but I mean, that's crazy. Moon Cricket, $2. Send Jay. No, we're not sending him the link. You cowards. No justice for him.
Does it makes you feel good to say that? Like, I guess it does, but that's what a fucking thing to say.
Moon Cricket.
For what it's worth, I never say anything about that or Jason Scoop or anything. It's none of my business. I don't ever talk about it.
Yeah, it's good. Bobby Riggs, $2. Thank you. Keith the Cop was right. Dixon is a waste of life. Jesus Christ, did he say that?
I'm barely alive. Come on.
Yeah, he's
not wasting much life. What are you talking about?
Well, this is good. I think we got this figured out. Is that so? There it is. That's his thing right there. Oh, what's with those two teeth on the bottom? Is that where's the jaw? I'm following the jaw line. The jaw line goes to the ear line. Okay, I don't see a break unless they fixed it.
Are you a doctor?
No, I've been to a lot of dentists.
Are you an X-ray tech?
I'm a lot of things. I really am. Not yet, but I will.
Look, I don't know, man. I just never. I know that the X-rays he showed were all he showed them a couple of times. They were from after he got surgery. That's all. Mm-hmm. And when you get a wisdom tooth like removed or whatever, they do have to make a little incision. So I mean, some people were saying that's what that was.
That's what you need to tell yourself.
I don't need to tell myself anything. I feel fine about it either. Even if I did break his jaw, I feel fine about it. It happened. It's
there it is, right? Oh, okay. So what are those marks now? So that's where
that's where the break is.
Okay, so where's the break? But where?
It's where it's highlighted. They said that
the bottom
that's
part,
where the break in the jaw is. Yeah,
the bottom part. Yeah,
right. So we're all crazy. And,
where?
There's the proof.
But where's the line?
Where the red is?
Admit it.
No, I'm saying, but the line doesn't look disturbed. That's what I'm saying. It looks like something was put in, like a post went in. Like 2 posts went in. That's what.
Are you going to twist yourselves into both of you? Are you going to twist
Oh, no,
yourselves
no.
into knots to think that you didn't break his fucking jaw?
No, I'm just
Semantics,
saying, but
that's
that's
insane.
I've had work done like that, and I'm saying that I know that from what it is, it looks like to me like it's a post that's going in to the jaw because I don't see the line not broken. The line, it wasn't broken. I'm saying unless they put it together perfectly, that's great. That's a good dentist then. I mean, he'd be happy.
Or a toe ring.
Same thing. The Gribbler, $2. Geno played big boy games. He got his earned result. Wow. I don't know.
Do you feel like do you feel you don't? So I guess you're not sorry for it or anything like that. It's like just you don't even think just for your personal self, like it was a mistake, like what a stupid thing for me to do.
Sorry doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Sorry is not a word that works out well because anybody can say they're sorry over anything and it doesn't mean anything. It just stops what's ever going on.
I'm just asking him. I'm just asking him personally. Like Pat, you just don't think like if
He's
only
got no
I
heart.
hadn't have done that, I might be in a. My life might be a little bit better.
My life is fine. I'm not unhappy with the way my life is. I don't look at it and go, "Oh man, I fucked up my life and all that." I know that's what Geno likes to say, but it's not the case.
Okay.
I think it's fine. So
we're doing a show
So
together.
it was worth it to break his jaw.
To break his jaw, I don't
think
I'm not going to debate the broken jaw business. I punched a guy. Okay, now what happened or whatever as far as his jaw goes,
Is he the only person you've ever punched?
he's literally the only person I've ever
And he
punched.
broke their jaw. Like that, the odds of that are so fucking crazy. If you look at it, a man that's never thrown a punch before breaks a jaw. Like
I know.
I'd be like fucking Jesus.
He didn't even fall down. So
It
can we give
doesn't
him some
matter.
credit for
I
that?
Caught himself against the bar. There was somebody behind him who caught him.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The odds are like fucking.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, really, if me knocking somebody down with one punch that would be even crazier. I admit it was a weak punch.
yeah.
It's not a weak. No, he's a strong man.
So, yeah,
Punch
Pat,
him in.
you got it, baby. See, there you go.
I'm his wife. What do you want me to do?
Strong Italian man.
Yeah. Labyrinth Mystic, $2. She uses Dutch ovens and cuck porn to get Geno back. Nice. I didn't know
Instead
you
of
went.
hitting him, that's how she retaliates. Is she farts under the covers, and something about cuck porn.
Well, okay, here's a good JJ's 199. Why wasn't his jaw wired, Kiki?
I thought it was. I don't know. I wasn't around at the time. I don't know the logistics of all of it.
It sounded like it was because he called me one night with it, a few nights with it like that, and he was talking like unless he had a cock in his mouth. That's how bad it was. It didn't sound like he can really.
They wired it open so he could continue to suck cock. That's what they actually did.
Well, that's
for him. Yeah.
that's a
Thanks, Pat.
request.
Thank you. There you go.
That's
By request, yes.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't heal properly, and the whole thing's a farce. No, he was on a liquid fucking diet for what 3 months or some shit. So yeah, I think it was a severe.
He was not on a liquid diet for 3 months. That's crazy.
Just come.
That's crazy.
I don't think he was on a liquid diet for 3 months.
Okay, excuse me. Again, I say I don't know the details. I was not with him at the time, but he was on a liquid diet. All right, can we call it a month? Would that be better for you, Patty?
Pat, you know how much cum they had?
I'm not willing to just make up an amount of time just because I wasn't there. I mean,
oh my God. Okay. Well, then you could talk to him about it. If you would like, maybe he'll come back from jumping rope soon, and he can tell you exactly how long he had his jaw wired open to suck cock.
I love the way he's hiding from Pat by making believe he's got to jump rope. I love it.
He's actually not really a reliable narrator of his own story. But
You
Bobby,
move the
I
goalpost
digress.
every time. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, okay.
if I want to just believe whatever Geno said, then I go, oh my God, his jaw was wired shut for 3 months. And he was like,
Bottom
whatever,
line, you punched him in the face and caused him bodily harm.
That's why I went. That's why I was. I turned myself in. I didn't flee. I didn't fucking,
You're mad he even reported the crime.
No, I'm not.
And you're blaming him for getting you
That's
fired.
not true.
You got yourself fired.
No, you keep saying that. That doesn't make it true.
You said it's his fault that you got fired.
It
It's
is. He
your
wouldn't
fault.
meet with me, and
Why
otherwise,
should he?
otherwise I just would have been suspended.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Pat wanted to take him out
your
to
own
eat,
fault.
the asshole. It was 3 days after he broke his jaw. He goes, I'll take you out to eat. And Pat never takes anyone out to eat.
I'm a fucking tightwad. Everybody knows that.
Bobby Riggs, $2. Thank you. Here, I thought Stud Joe was the most unaccountable. Oh, my God.
What?
know
I don't understand what I'm not accountable for.
I thought he was talking about both of you.
Just saying in general that Geno got you fired is no accountability whatsoever. It's not.
Okay. Well, I was suspended, and then when he wouldn't meet with me, I was fired.
Why should he meet with you? Should a coworker punch a coworker in the face because of some bizarre paranoia?
I wasn't paranoid. It wasn't bizarre. If you want somebody to be fired, you shouldn't meet with them. He wanted me to be fired.
You got yourself fired. At the end of the day, it happened because you punched him in the face.
No. I got suspended for that. I got suspended for that. That's a fact.
It's not up to Geno to meet with your dumb ass.
Fact. You can argue with facts all you want, but it doesn't make it. It doesn't make it true.
Dixon, my God, we got everything here. Reverend Rage, $1.99. Jesus hates the tattletale Geno. Apologize to Pat. Would Geno apologize to Pat? Truthfully, because I think he hurt a finger.
What?
He hurt a
For
finger.
What?
Well, you've seen the clip of him like taunting me about having her on, right? He knew that was going to piss me off.
So you weren't in control of your own
That's
emotions.
no. It has nothing to do with that.
I know, and I don't know that clip. I truly don't. So
okay. So you really don't know that much about this, except what Geno's told you.
You were taunted enough by Geno that you punched him in the face. That's even more embarrassing. Geno got to you so badly that you went and broke his jaw and fucking got yourself fired.
You can say I punched him in the face. I mean, I wasn't going, I'm going to break his... It wasn't my intent to break his jaw.
Well, of course, but that's what fucking happened, okay? Like...
Allegedly.
Yeah, Canoe, I got a question now. Now, you've seen the video. You basically seen, like I've been saying for months now, Geno trying to hug Pat, okay? So
that's what he thought. He literally was like, oh, hey, buddy. You guys are saying that didn't happen. That's what was running through Geno's brain. Maybe he wasn't like, but maybe he was like, oh, I'm going to go in for a hug. Hey, buddy. He had no fucking idea that you were going to punch him in the face. Let's be honest. Be honest with yourself.
No, he probably did not know that was going to happen.
So you would call that a sucker punch, wouldn't you?
Well, no, legally, a sucker punch would be from when you're not looking, like when you're looking away. A sucker punch. No, I'm just saying it's in it's Staten Island. I read it. It's in a library. A sucker punch is when somebody is looking the other way. You hit them from behind. It is when you punch someone who is not fucking at all expecting it. That is a sucker punch.
I would say
it's debatable, have to be looking the other way. That is not debatable.
I'll allow that it's debatable.
Bob, if you and I were standing in the same room together and we were just having a conversation talking about Michaeline and all of a sudden you punched me in the face, would you call that a sucker punch? You would call it a sucker punch because, of course, I would not be expecting it.
But what if you fucked with him? But what if you fucked with Bob and Bob is never coming in this bar to say anything to me? Like, what's going on?
So it's Geno's fault that he should have thought, like, oh, I guess I really got to Pat. He must be coming up to me to punch me.
Just stop rephrasing shit.
No, take this down.
No, that's you. Defend yourself. It's fine. I mean, this is years old. I think Geno's perfectly fine by now, but
He's not.
I refuse to. You ask me to take accountability for some shit with my fucking mom, which I have. You should take a little bit of accountability
Okay,
too.
there's no amount of accountability that's going to shut people up about accountability. It's just something that you can say. I mean, there's no way I can be more. Yes, I punched him.
Just say, wow, that was so stupid of me to do.
That's not taking accountability. That's being sorry.
Just say, hey, Geno, if you're listening, I'm fucking sorry. That was awful of me.
Oh, you think he's jumping mad right now? He's like madly jumping, going, God damn it, 10 more minutes and I'm going to get up there and yell the N-word.
No, he's still really mad about it. I mean, he still lies about me to this day. He talks about me, my teeth are all falling out and I'm on meth.
Okay, well, we didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Keanu teeth.
Well, now he knows.
Yeah, it's like it happens,
So he can shut up.
I'm glad to see that your teeth aren't fucked up then. There you go.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, he doesn't, Jesus, he doesn't want to go to Turkey with me.
I don't even know but meth? What are you talking about?
Yeah, Labyrinth Mystic, $2. Thank you. Pat didn't play the knockout game with Geno. Didn't play the knockout game. No, he didn't.
Where you come up behind an old lady and punch her in the face,
Oh, God. That's so.
He knew I was going to be mad. He didn't know. I can believe he didn't know I was going to punch him, but I did telegraph it from a long ways out. I was told.
He didn't get that text message from you either, by the way. He didn't see it. He was doing his show. But also, at the end of the fucking day, you don't just walk up to people and punch people.
Well,
Not everyone's in your fucking brain.
No, I know. It's a bad thing to do to punch people.
Yeah, it's got to be stopped. It totally has to.
I pled guilty.
He did. Mexican Jew, $5. Thank you, sir. It's not Pat's fault that Geno has a glass jaw. Wow. I like Canoe and Geno, but we are men, and sometimes we fight, and we have to get over this shit. That's the thing. It's like, hey, let's go and have some chicken cutlet together or something.
That's when you say, let's take it outside, right? That would be like, or, hey, buddy, I want to fucking talk to you about this. And then if it resulted in a fight, you just walked up to him and punched him in the face and he didn't even know why or see it coming. You can't just say that Geno was in your brain and understood what your fucking emotions were.
I'm not saying it. I'm like, talk to the super tipper there, super chatter. I'm not saying anything like that.
I got out over my skis.
Hold on. We got the video of the hog. Let's see. Now let's see. Okay, Pat, you came in. Well, you're probably going about 6 miles an hour, right? Coming in?
Not even.
Okay.
As Geno has noted, I'm really fat here.
Okay, so Fat Dixon's coming through the door here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can. Let's see if we
time
got
is not
that.
correct on here too. It was after 4.
Well,
or leading up to 4.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought of you to be a fat man or anything. You look fine now, so don't let that hurt your feelings.
Okay, here comes Pat.
I think I'll live, but yeah. And I wasn't planning on doing this either. I had no plan walking in there. No plan. I know that people they can make of that what they want, but I didn't go, I'm going to punch this guy. I had no idea that was going to happen.
So you're just deranged. You just act on a whim.
Sure. Yeah, have it your way. I'm deranged.
Well, here comes the whim.
A video of Geno getting beat up. See, here's Pat walking in. Again, fair use. Can't cop a strike this fair use.
Geno.
Here comes Pat. He's coming in. I didn't come, Terrell.
There's the hug right there.
What
There's the hug. There's the hug.
That's a defensive movement. That's
What?
not a hug. He's got
Geno?
I'm in the middle of throwing a punch at him. And of course, he's got his arms up to like go, whoa, what is this?
He thought, oh wow, Pat's here. Let me give. I'll give my
shut
buddy a hug.
up! Give me roll it back again. Roll it back.
Okay, I'm rolling it back, guys.
He sees me coming from far away.
And he goes, oh, wow, Pat never comes to hang out with me and have a drink
That's
with
a
me.
sign. That's a sign.
I just
if I
did
seen Pat in there and he was mad at me, I knew he's throwing a punch at me.
I just
you
did
know
the
what?
thing that I
Probably
said
a
was
lot
going to
of
piss him
people, when
off.
Pat walks into a room, go, you know what? I should be scared for my life. No, they
Yeah,
probably don't, right?
No, he knew that he had pulled the trigger on the thing that was going to make me mad.
You act as if that is so main character syndrome.
It's not. He talked about it the week before. He talked about it the week before. You haven't seen the clip.
Have you heard my husband? Have you spoken with him?
He went on and on about it. He went on and
going on.
He went on and on about it. He knew.
And look at the poor family just
He
enjoying
knew.
a nice time. This
He
guy
did
comes
know.
from the bathroom. Here we
Listen.
go. Here comes Pat.
He
6
knew
miles
it was
going
to
to
make me mad. He might not have known I was going to punch him.
Yeah.
Walking in.
Now he
Again,
knows
fair
yet.
So he
use. Can't cop a
he
strike.
probably didn't know I was going to punch him. He had never been punched in his life.
So that's a sucker punch.
It's face to face, and this guy that's walking past Geno right now probably goes, "Hey, this guy's going to throw a punch." This guy knew. Watch. Keep an eye on this guy.
He gets right out of the way.
This fair use. Here comes Pat.
Up. You see, he looked back. Oh, shit's going down. The man in the suit's mad.
He's coming in, adding commentary. Oh, yeah, here. Boom! Geno Visconti gets punched in the face. Yeah, and then he walks out. Because Geno's a bitch, and he be talking a lot of shit, and he a racist loser. So, yeah, there he is going,
yeah, he's in fucking shock. Right? He's in fucking shock because you came in and punched him in the fucking face. You sucker punched him in the face, broke his jaw, ruined your life. And it's not up to him to fucking...
I didn't ruin my life at all.
You blamed him for getting you fired when you just did that.
I don't have to argue with you on the other stuff, but I will, put my foot down and say my life was not ruined by that.
God damn it. All right, take that down, Psych. She left on that one, I think. No, she's in the back. I don't know. Psych probably threw her out somehow.
Oh, yeah,
there she is.
I got
disappeared
scared.
from the screen.
Sorry, was I talking too much?
No. He just hit a wrong button. He's not good at what he does. Start making accusations. Pat didn't hit anybody. Well, you've seen the tape. There you go.
What did we just watch, Age of Squirrel? I remember. Wait, what did we just watch?
It's a lot of AI going around these days.
People have said that was me and stuff, and look, I've rolled with it, but it's still it's an allegation.
It is, and a lot of people say you should believe Paul Dixon's.
I just don't know. Look, I know that you see having like a lot of remorse as the only way to have accountability.
I'm not asking you, but just the nature of the conversation that started, which is why I asked for the link. You acted as if I punched my mother in the face.
You might as well have. You might as well have.
I did not.
How dare I? You guys were talking about this, and
that's what Bob was acting like. I went with the bit. He was totally that's Bob. That was a bit. Yes,
I think it's very hypocritical to say
it's a bit.
It's just a little bit of accountability. That's all I say. I don't think you need to send Geno an edible arrangement or something.
There's never going to be.
He can't eat it. He's got a broken jaw. How's he going to eat it?
I admit I punched him. I admit that I went to deal with the criminal justice system as a result. I admit that that it all occurred. What more? I'm not denying it.
You to not say it's for you to. I think it's zero accountability, and it's always someone else's fault when you say Geno got me fired. You got yourself fired because you punched him in the face.
Oh, I participate. I did punch him. That got me suspended. But if Geno did not want me to lose,
your logic is suspended.
Hold on. If he didn't want me to lose my job, he would have just said, yeah, I'll do the meeting or whatever, and then let it rest on that. I would have apologized if we had a meeting. I would have said whatever I needed to say to keep the job.
The man, you broke his fucking jaw.
Allegedly.
You broke his jaw.
Why do you keep saying that? I punched him. Just say I punched him.
Okay, excuse me. All right, fine.
Why do you keep saying man?
You punched him in the face.
I did.
Why is it up to him to be the bigger person and have a meeting with you?
Well, if he wants to get me fired, it's not.
It's not wants to get you fired. He was in fucking horrible pain. Why should he sit down and have a meeting with you?
Well, he could have waited until, he wasn't in pain anymore. I wasn't in any big rush.
Twist yourself into knots to take zero accountability.
I'm not twisting myself in any knots to not take accountability, for Christ's sake.
It's just weird of you, I think, because you seem like an intelligent man. You're a funny man.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Bob. You too. You're a funny person. You're revered by a lot of people. You have a lot of fans. You're a good comic. You're intelligent. You're musical. It's just bizarre to me.
Let's just leave it at that.
It's bizarre to me that you would still go, well, he could have just sat down with me. Why should he have to?
Okay, let's put it this way. Me not having my job anymore is the result of two things. Me punching Geno and Geno not meeting me.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to tiptoe around it, that's fine.
I'm not
but if that's
tiptoeing around it. That's okay. A fact. Those are both facts.
Wow.
You punching Geno and Geno making the decision, the very rational and normal decision because he was in pain not to meet with you.
I made a very rational and normal decision to punch him in the face then.
That is absolutely not rational. That is fucking deranged.
Well, it's true. I didn't really think it through. That is, I didn't sit and make that decision. There you go, Betty.
Write a song about it.
There you go, Betty.
Well, the good thing is we're one step closer to the Pat Dixon Geno reunion. I can feel it. I do feel it.
I sent him the link, and he you know, like I was telling you the other day, he said he's just not there yet.
Yeah,
it's only been 4 years now, almost. So you know, I can see a little bit of time is what it takes.
By the time the locusts come again, you guys will be best friends again.
Yeah, when Haley's Comet comes again,
Exactly. But I think we're on the right path right now.
We're all cigarette smokers. You know, we'd all be standing outside.
Yeah.
It's like a fun reunion. It's like where it started, and now look, we're all back.
And now we're all three of us can approve that and are happy that Pat punched Geno right now.
Yes, and we're all three starting a show together.
Yeah.
I am obviously not happy that happened. But you know what? It did make me go. He does say it. He goes like, I knew she really actually did like me with the way I reacted to you punching him in the face. So there you go. If we're looking for a silver lining,
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Dirty Jersey. Dirty Jersey rat. Dirty Jersey rat. Dirty Jersey.
You broke my heart, Dirty Jersey. You broke my heart. Mainly by including Granny. That's my main issue.
You know what? You weren't. I know that your ass was not going to bring this up.